Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. This one will be fair caught. First down here for this offense. They'll give it to the back. Running with purpose. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up of the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
They need a yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Handoff to the right side. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Stewart. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense, and then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now you've got a 4th down.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's broken up there. Great play, a 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, just really good vision and patience by this back. He kind of felt his way through and then accelerated through the hole for the first down. One of the things that you see over the years by UCLA is the ability to control the line of scrimmage and have good backs that can pick up big yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
3rd down coming up after that running play. Can he make it to the marker? Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
The Bruins moving quickly down the field here. Looking for some space. It's Harris. Jukes to get free. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
And the Bruins line up on 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Oh, it's a reverse. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
There are so many play callers that get into the red zone and they get worried about the negative aspects of a certain play call. But not this guy. I love that you're willing to take advantage of your playmakers, do whatever it takes to gain yards and put the ball into their hands.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. They bring him down, but not before he moves the sticks for the first down gain.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's 3rd down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the first down. And now it's 1st and goal inside the 5-yard line.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they'll get him down that time. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up, 2nd and goal. Battle down near the goal line. 3rd down and goal from the 1. Linebacker shifting around now. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle, but 1st down. The Wolverines will crank up the tempo. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tough, demean stiff arm. He's still going. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Man, I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
1st and 10 play coming up. He'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. We go with a direct snap. Got space, looking to score. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. And the Wolverines looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Here's that defense shifting again. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll call for the fair catch here. UCLA offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Let's it go on the move, launching deep. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Third down play for this offense. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. To throw, it's Davis. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
The Bruins starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
He's running out of time here. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? He's got it right near the end zone. And he's down at the 3-yard line.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. And it's good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. The Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And here's the fair catch by the return man. UCLA offense back out on the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Davis. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, they spread this defense all over the field with that 5 wide receiver set. It puts a lot of pressure on the offensive line to give the quarterback enough time, especially on 3rd down. They held up just long enough, and the quarterback makes a great throw for this 1st down.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Here's the 2nd down play.
3:25.
It's a quick grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Trying to make the first with a wide receiver run. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Keeping it on the ground here. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan. Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. He's on the run. Launches deep. He fires this throw, and it's intercepted.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
On 1st down, it's play action. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolverines.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
They're going to try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the 1st down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. And here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Bruins. No chance to catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He'd make the extra point, but trail 21-10. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. And he's forced out at the 10. Not what they were looking for. Bad field position to start the drive. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Spins away from defenders. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Past the 20. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the extra point makes it an 18-point game, 28-10. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Back to throw. It's Davis. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's got it. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He pulls in the catch. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to chuck it again. It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Gets rid of it on the move. And this time it's complete. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. First down and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
The Wolverines line up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the beatdown continues. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Michigan 35.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing. And he's going to float this one to the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Scanning the field, it's Davis. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not much on the return, but the pick set up the offense at the 35.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Offense trots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Wolverines hustle to the line to run that hurry up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. Touchdown, Michigan. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the 4th interception he's thrown today. As I'm 2nd down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Snags the quick throw. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Running play called on 3rd and short. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
4th down completion to the left. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Bruins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Davis. He's moving out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He slings this one deep down the left side. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seem to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense.
Here we go.
Direct snap to the back. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.